Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I'm here with another video. Today, I'm going to tell you about what I know as an author of supernaturals. For those of you that have read a little bit of Mist because it was up on Kindle for a while, then I moved it over to Ream, you know that I write a lot of supernaturals. There are angels, there are demons, there are other beings that are below or above angels and demons as well. And I have vampires and werewolves and shapeshifters and more and more and more and more. Needless to say, I've had to do a lot of research. And I've watched a lot of different things. Some of my vampires are influenced by the whole underworld universe. For my epic, I've had to research angelology and demonology. And that in of itself, I could probably fill a book with. Again, by all means, I am not an expert. It is a bit of a rabbit hole whenever you go down that path, because you're not only talking about Christianity here, you're talking about the old religions. You're talking about taking all of the religions and kind of seeing all of their similarities, because these vampires have lived for so long. And these beings that are angels and demons have lived for so long, they have been a part of every religion. At least in my world, they have. So not only am I having to pull from what we know about angels or what has been discovered about angels or what has been made up about angels, I've had to do the same thing with demons. And I've had to do the same thing with gods and goddesses of varying religions and varying beliefs, including but not limited to the tribes in Africa and North America and the old pre-Roman Empire, pre-Grecian times. Yeah, and I'm even talking about lost books of the Bible and scrolls that are hidden deep in the Vatican and various other places. It's a lot. It's a lot. All for me to use one throwaway line here and describe this demon there, and yeah, pull things from history that is tied into these celestial beings as they walk the earth or interact with our earth. And I've had to delve into not only all the religions and all the things that we have about angels and demons and things that are like them, I've had to look at different mythos, different legends that we have passed down from word of mouth and finally written down. Or so that story that we know now, what was it like when it originated? Yeah, I've read I don't know how many articles on the possibilities of how language has changed our history, from translating it from one thing to another, even transcribing it from the last person that heard it from their storyteller to a written work. How many times was that story passed down and how many things changed in that story? Because we all know parents and storytellers change the story to make it fit what they're teaching or what they're trying to teach us. So what changed? That's another rabbit hole that I kind of had to go down and study the nuances of languages and passing things down and dream up possibilities of how things have changed. And that bleeds into another thing that I know as an author and that I've had to study as an author is people's belief systems, how they perceive good versus evil. Because let's face it, everybody thinks that angels are good and demons are bad. But are they though? You can't have light without darkness, right? Different people across our earth believe in different things and they have differing morals. Granted, the baseline morals are all the same. You know, don't be a jerk. It's the base moral and just about it all across the world. Don't be a jerk. How does everything branch out from that one thing that we all share? What is good over in Japan? What is seen as a miracle over in Russia? What is seen as devastating in South America? What are the different extremes of people dealing with the things in their life? I hope you enjoy the little show that Kona is putting on. She's trying to make her bed. So maybe she can go and sleep. There you go. That was a good yawn. I know a lot about angels and demons. I know a lot about the lost items throughout history, or they were lost. I know the speculation that comes with the changing of stories when it's passed down from one brain to another and from one language to another. I've seen the retranslations of texts that are thousands of years old and it is completely different from the translation that was done 500-600 years ago. Why? Because humans. We got to make it fit what we want it to fit. Round peg in a square hole, so to speak. That's what I know as an author of supernaturals. Angels and demons, the changes in our stories, the different beliefs of good and evil across the world, and what people perceive as good versus evil versus just every day what they have to deal with. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video and this series. Check out the playlist down below for the other videos that others have done, sharing with you what they know as an author of blank. It has been a lot of fun doing this. I'm hoping to do about 2, maybe 3 more videos of this. So keep an eye on that playlist, and I'm sure there will be more authortubers, including you maybe, adding to the playlist as well. Be kind to one another out there. Be kind to yourself. Keep writing. Keep being creative. And I will see you next time.